Okay, let's get the show on the road.
Hi everyone, welcome. Right, we're going from Ibiza today to Malaga with Ryanair. I'm back in P3D, thank goodness. So enjoy the ride. If you've got any questions, don't forget to ask away and I'll answer them as best I can.
Sabina 78 Papa, ready to copy ATC? Yes, go ahead. 78 Papa to Brussels, Costa to Alpha departure, 6,000 feet initially, squawk 5552.
So via Costa to Alpha, and initially level 60 and squawk 5552 for Sabina 78 Papa.
That's correct, revise clear 81012.
Clearance delivery, Ryanair 762 Echo. Parking position, Terminal 1, Gate 11 with the ATC request clearance.
Ryanair 762 Echo, departing runway 24, cleared to destination airport via the Bravo Alpha Victor Echo 1 Echo, departure flying to 4,000, expect flight level 120 within 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 118.8, block 5577, QNA 101 main.
Cleared by Bravo, Alpha Victor Echo 1 Echo, climb into 4,000, expect flight level 120 within 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 142, Ryanair 762 Echo.
Ryanair 762 Echo, read that correct. Contact ground mount 121.8.
Roger, 121.8, Ryanair 762 Echo.
I'm out for the walk around.
Just do a fuel calculation.
Iberia 1347, plataforma retroceso.
Iberia 1347 me confirma el 3, ¿verdad? 1347, retroceso aprobado.
Con el 3, Iberia 1347.
Okay, 5640.
Alfa Víctor Lima Manega, corto y cambio conteo en 1850 y pico.
Would you believe it? Okay, that should make a difference in that data out of date. Got to update that.
Iberia 1347, rodaje.
Iberia 1347, rueda Hotel 1, punto espera 30.
Hotel 1, punto espera 30, Iberia 1347.
go. LEIB, LEMG, clear. That is the ProATC flight plan. Reload that. Activate it. Put the flight number. 762A762. Okay. Departure and arrival. 24.
VRYR parking 2, detrás de otro tráfico que está ahora mismo abandonando parking de general 1 para el 2.
Hi, the security and safety checks are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
You most certainly are, my dear.
Yes, we're ready.
Okay.
Transition.
Ruta 703 recibido, pase con torre 1855, hasta luego.
Back from the walk around, everything looks good.
Thank you. Just index is 6. Ah, damn. Reserves.
Foxtrot X-ray negative, runway news is 30, wind 27015 knots, taxi to Hotel 2. Do you have enough runway from Hotel 2 or you with Hotel 1? Okay, to Hotel 1 in that case.
Transition altitude is 6,000. And the wind.
Ground main 110 is clear of the runway. Request taxi to parking.
170, so we got
Echo Foxtrot Alpha. 33 by Echo Foxtrot Alpha. 33 110.
Valencia ground, Simon, 56 Papa India, good afternoon again, runway vacated, Hotel 2.
56 Papa India, continue to general aviation parking 2.
Negative sir, we have to refuel, Simon, 56 Papa India.
flaps 5.
Okay, proceed with refueling.
Center of gravity 23.5. Runway wings. No runway slope.
I've got Alpha Delta vacating next right, continue to the parking and monitor 121.7.
Wide slope.
pull up. Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear. Terrain, terrain, pull up. Sink rate, pull up. Terrain, pull up. Don't sink, don't sink. Too low, terrain. Too low, gear. Too low, flaps. Too low, terrain. Glide slope. Bank angle, bank angle. Minimums. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10. Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear. Too low, terrain. Caution, terrain.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff using rated thrust, planning a flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. In the event of a malfunction prior to V1, I will call either reject or continue. Standard low speed reject procedures below 80 knots. Between 80 knots and V1, I will only conduct a high-speed reject in the case of a fire, engine failure, predictive wind shear warning, or if there's any other condition that makes the aircraft unsafe or unable to fly. I will simultaneously close the thrust levers, disconnect the auto throttle, apply maximum manual braking, or verify the operation of the RTO auto brake, verify the extension of the speed brake, and apply maximum reverse thrust. I will bring the aircraft to a complete stop and set the parking brake. We will then run the appropriate checklist or evaluate our options, and if you could monitor my actions, make the standard rejected takeoff calls, including any abnormalities you observe before advising ATC. From V1, or if the call is continue, I will continue the takeoff as per the company's standard procedures. We will then climb to the minimum safety altitude and track clear of local terrain. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. All going well, the departure routing will be via the ATC assigned standard instrument departure, complying with all the published speed and altitude restrictions. We will use the noise abatement departure procedure 1. Flight directors are on, mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set, the NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. Any questions, comments or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
Recibido, puede cruzar la pista 12.
Hi, here's the fuel slip.
Okay, thanks.
See you later.
Pre-flight checklist, please.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal, auto. Window heat, on. Pressurization mode selector, auto. Flight instruments.
Heading 016, altimeter 1018.
Checked. Parking brake. Fuel checks within 3%.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Cut off.
Pre-flight checklist complete.
X-ray, X-ray, change 11X, bye. 8994, muy buenas. Continúo con la medida del parque.
Morning. Thank you.
Here's the load sheet for you.
Thanks.
Watch out for your leg, please. Verify takeoff speeds.
Checked.
Ryanair 6203, taxi via Alpha runway 24 power, frequency is 118.5.
Copied to ground.
Go ahead.
Please disconnect the GPU and air.
Roger. Disconnected the GPU and air.
Copied to ground.
Go ahead.
Are we clear to pressurize the hydraulics?
Roger, you okay to pressurize the hydraulics?
Thanks.
Captain, the chip U and air are disconnected.
Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of myself and the crew, I'd like to wish you a very warm welcome aboard our Boeing 737. My name is Sarah, and helping me in the cabin today are Tom and Michelle. Please place all large items in the overhead bins provided, or under the seat in front of you.
Very good day to you all, ladies and gentlemen. From the flight deck, this is the captain speaking. On behalf of the crew, welcome aboard this flight today. We're just completing our final preparations, then we'll be able to close the doors and get on our way. And shortly afterwards, the cabin crew will give you a safety demonstration, which I urge you all to pay attention to. Also, just a quick reminder, just keep your seatbelts fastened in flight, even with the seatbelt lights extinguished, just in case there is any unexpected turbulence. And also, just to mention that this is a non-smoking flight. All being well, I probably won't speak to you again until we start our descent into our destination. So until then, welcome aboard and thank you.
Hi mate, how you doing? We're going from Ibiza to Malaga today in the 737 PMDG. Take off runway 24, which is that way. We'll be flying up the coast, Spain, that way.
Iberia 0331, roda Hotel 1.
Just waiting for the all clear from the crew, cabin crew.
Cinco 4 Alfa Eco, rueda Hotel 2, detrás del Alfa Kilo. Pista en uso 30, 4015, QNH 1012.
Vamos a Hotel 2, 30, QNH 1012, 54.
Correcto, responda 7337.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes, you're clear to close.
Thanks. See you up there.
Ryanair 762 Echo. Requesting our time.
Ryanair 762 Echo. Startup is approved.
Roger, startup approved. Ryanair 762 Echo.
Before start checklist to the line.
Before start checklist to the line. Fuel 5.6 tons, pumps on. Passenger signs on. Windows
Locked.
locked. MCP.
V2 is 144, heading 243, altitude 4000.
Checked. Takeoff speeds.
V1 is 127, VR is 132, V2 is 144.
Checked. CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
Free and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
I do believe we've completed that.
Completed.
Before start checklist completed to the line.
Before start checklist below the line.
Flight deck door closed and locked. Anti-collision light on. Before start checklist complete.
Start sequence is 2, then 1.
Check.
Start number 2 engine.
Starting 2. Oil pressure. Starter cutout.
Start number 1 engine.
Starting 1.
While the cabin crew point out some of the safety features on board this Boeing 737. There are 8 emergency exits, 2 at the front, 1 left and 1 right.
Oil pressure.
2 doors at the rear of the cabin, 1 left and 1 right. There are 4 overwing exits in the centre of the cabin, 2 left and 2 right. Please note the nearest exit to you, which may be behind you. The seatbelt is fastened, adjusted and released like this. In the event of sudden loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will automatically drop from the panel above your head. Pull down firmly to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Please secure your own mask before helping others. Your life jacket can be found underneath your seat. In the unlikely event of landing on water, remove the jacket from its pouch and place it over your head. Tie the
Starter cutout.
knot. To inflate the life jacket, pull down sharply on the red toggle. There is
Flaps
a chain
5.
to stop up the air and a light to attract attention. Do not inflate your life jacket inside the cabin, as to do so will impede your exit. Further information may be found on the in-flight safety card. Please would you now ensure your seatbelt is securely fastened, your seat back is upright, your armrests are down, your tray table is up, and
Flight
all
controls
window
check.
blinds are open. Thank you for your attention
left.
and we wish you a pleasant flight.
Full right. Center.
Check.
Full up. Full down. Center.
Check.
Full left. Full right. Center.
Check.
Before taxi checklist, please.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Robe heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve auto. Engine start switches continuous. Recall checked. Auto brake RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle detent.
Flight controls
Checked.
dispatch clearance
Checked.
before taxi checklist complete.
Front Ryanair 762 Echo, request taxi.
Ryanair 762 Echo, taxiing via Alpha runway 24 tower, frequency is 118.5.
Via Alpha to runway 24 tower on 118.5. Ryanair 762
Clear left.
Clear right.
Delta Kilo Kilo en la cabecera de la zona. Frecuencia 18.55, hasta luego. Kilo Kilo, cambiamos 18.55 de la cabecera, hasta luego.
Sabina 78 Papa, taxi behind NVidia GTX780 of Iberia with the city of
Approaching 2-4.
And off we go. Swaying motion.
Nostrum 001 Papa, mantenga corto 30, tráfico son final y torre 1855.
The cabin is secure.
Before takeoff checklist, please.
Flaps.
Flaps 5, green light.
Stabilizer trim.
6.0 units.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Ryanair 762 Echo, holding short, runway 2.
Romeo Yankee, Romeo 762 Echo, line up runway 24.
Lining up runway 2.
Before takeoff procedure.
Check. Ready to go.
Approaching 24. On runway 24.
Romeo Yankee, Romeo 762 Echo, wind 220 at 9, runway 24 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 24 cleared for takeoff. Ryanair 762 Echo.
Set takeoff thrust.
Thrust set. 80 knots.
Checked.
V1, rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
400 feet.
Engage LNAV.
LNAV.
Set flaps up speed.
Both up. Both up is set.
Romeo 762 Echo, radar contact, cleared 5 Bravo, Alpha, Victor, Echo, 1 Echo, departure 5 to flight level 120.
Ryan Bravo, Alpha, Victor, Echo, 1 Echo, departure, climbing to flight level 120. Ryanair 762 Echo.
So we got our first altitude. It's 12,000.
flaps 1.
Speed checked, flaps 1.
Flaps up.
Speed checked, flaps up. Transition.
Set standard.
Standard set. Passing flight level 064. Now.
Check. After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete. Happy to release the cabin crew?
Yes.
Check. Okay to release the cabin?
Yes.
Check.
Detune the navs.
Roger. Set.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may now use your electronic devices such as CD players, iPods and laptop computers.
1000 to level.
Maintaining flight level 349 on standard.
Checked.
You have control.
I have control.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, this is the captain speaking. Just to let you know that we're currently in the cruise, and also just a quick reminder for you to keep your seatbelts fastened whilst you remain seated, just in case there's any unexpected turbulence. Speak to you again just before we start our descent into our destination. Until then, thank you very much.
Turkish 618, with you on flight level 370.
618 identified.
Nostrum 8994, cambio con Valencia radar en 21, hasta luego.
Ryanair 762 Echo, contact Mercury on 132.9 Air 7. 132.9 Ryanair 762 Echo.
Valencia, pilot, Argentina 086
Ryanair 762 Echo, with me on flight level 350.
Ryanair 762 Echo, roger. Continue home navigation.
Ryanair 762 Echo.
Hi all, we'll be starting our top descent in about 9 minutes or so. Get to the next waypoint and I'll do the checklist.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned standard terminal arrival procedure, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, planning a flaps 30 landing. VREF is 141. Final approach fix is 4200 feet. Decision altitude is 236 feet. Missed approach altitude is 4200 feet. Taxi route will be assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. We'll use the APU, but please delay the start until my command, as we have a long taxi in. Descent speed and navigation radius are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments or concerns?
No questions.
Approach brief complete. I have control.
You have control.
Descent checklist, please.
Descent checklist. Pressurization. Landing altitude is 50 feet. Recall checked. Auto brake. Level 2. Landing data.
VREF 141. Minimums 236 feet.
Checked. Approach briefing.
Completed.
Descent checklist complete.
From the flight deck, this is the captain speaking. Just to let you know that we'll shortly be starting our descent into our destination, so I'd just like to take this final opportunity to say thank you very much for flying with us today. We hope you've had a pleasant flight, and we look forward to seeing you all again in the very near future. And please also have a safe and a pleasant onward journey. Thank you all very much.
The 737 PMDG. Okay, this waypoint is the start of the arrival start. According to what ATT tells you to descend at. And the computers control the descent at the moment, so 3,500 foot a minute is nothing unusual, not when you've got to get down quick. And I haven't got a lot of space to get down difficult here. This star's right on the edge. I'm going to struggle as it is, I think.
Cabin crew, prepare for landing. To level.
Ryanair 762 Echo, descend to flight level 100. Descend to flight level 10. Ryanair 762 Echo.
Ladies and gentlemen,
1000 to level.
Start our descent. Please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seat belt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead bin. Please turn off all electronic devices until we are safely parked at the gate. Thank you.
The cabin is secure. Transition.
Set altimeters, please.
1018. Set. Passing. Altitude 6,600. Now.
Check. Approach checklist.
Altimeters.
1017.
1017. Approach checklist complete. $1,000 to level. $5,000.
Flaps 1.
Speed checked.
Flaps 5.
Speed checked. Cabin crew, seats for landing. Cabin is seated. Flaps 1. Flaps 5.
Gear down. Flaps 15.
Gear down. Speed checked. Flaps 15.
Flaps 30.
Speed checked. Flaps 30. Radio altimeter alive.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flaps 30. Green light.
Landing checklist complete. Final approach fix, height checked. Missed approach altitude set.
Oh dear. Thank you.
Clear to land, runway 13, sloped 160, H1017.
Cleared. Checked. 1,000 feet. Stable.
Approaching runways.
$500 feet.
Landing.
Checked.
Long landing. Long landing.
Speed brake up, reverses normal. Auto brake disarmed.
Checked.
60 knots.
Checked. Okay to clean up.
Checked.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety and comfort,
Master caution, anti-ice.
seatbelt fastened until the captain turns off the passenger seatbelt sign. Please check around your seat for any personal belongings you may have brought on board with you, and please use caution when opening the overhead bins, as heavy articles may have shifted around during the flight. We remind you to please wait until you're inside the terminal to use any electronic devices or to smoke in the designated areas. On behalf of the entire crew, I'd like to thank you for joining us on this trip, and we're looking forward to seeing you on board again in the near future. Have a safe onward journey.
Start the APU.
Starting APU.
Lights and doors.
Cabin crew, disarm doors and cross-check.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.
Doors disarmed, APU on the bus. We are not at 3 minutes yet.
También lo tienen detrás de ustedes.
Valencia, nuestro 001, Papa, listo rodaje.